What's up and welcome to FPL Today. I'm your host JNO. Welcome to the channel and welcome to another FPL transfer window video where we go over some of the transfers happening in the summer transfer window that could affect our Fantasy Premier League 2017-2018 season. But before we get into the video, if you want FPL content in your subscription box, consider subscribing to the channel. We are currently on day 27 or day 28 of 30 days of FPL. We're going strong all the way with content every day until the start of the Fantasy Premier League season. So make sure to subscribe and also hit that notification bell if you want to know about when we go live on YouTube with a stream for all you guys. Anyway, let's get on with the video. And the first bit of business we are covering is Kelechi Iheanacho moving from Man City to Leicester City for 25 million. Now, Kelechi Iheanacho has been one of those players that has promised to be a breakout star in the Premier League for a while, but at Manchester City he's got the likes of Sergio Aguero, Gabriel Jesus and all those to contend with, and he hasn't really been getting the game time he deserves. However, when he has played, he has actually proven to be a very effective and clinical striker and has been a big part of some Fantasy Premier League seasons at certain points in that season with the amount of goals he can score when he is actually playing. So the hope is with this move to Leicester City he'll get a lot more game time, perhaps be partnered up top with Jamie Vardy, although we do still have the worry of Slimani there as well. But I don't think you buy someone for 25 million without at least thinking you're going to play them for the majority of the season, although I've said that before and been proven wrong. But if we look at his 2016-2017 stats, his appearances were limited. He had 5 starts with 15 appearances in total. However, in those 5 starts, and if you include the substitute appearance as well, he got 4 goals and 3 assists. So that's 7 goals involved in. He also had a shots per game of 1.1 and a key pass per game of 0.7. No man of the match awards, but you don't really get many if you're not a regular starter. And his average rating was at 6.40. But when he has been a starter, he has had a knack for scoring goals. So he's definitely someone that could have a big impact if he gets the game time to impress us this year. Also joining a Leicester City side that looks to be on the rise under Craig Shakespeare. Who knows what could happen with Kelechi Iheanacho this season, and he should be coming in at a very reasonable price in the Fantasy Premier League game because of his lack of starts. I personally would have liked it if he was a bit cheaper than 7 million, but for 7 million you could be looking at a player to rival the likes of Javier Hernandez as our third striker in the Fantasy Premier League. The next bit of business we've got to go through is Nemanja Matic moving to Manchester United from Chelsea for 40 million. Now there's a lot of big ramifications from this transfer. It looks like Chelsea are now looking for a midfielder to replace Matic in their side. I'm not sure if he'll be a starter or if they'll go with Bakayoko and Kante and then have someone as a backup to those two, or if they're looking for someone to actually play alongside Kante, and then where is Bakayoko playing? So this has ramifications on the Chelsea side, also has ramifications on the Manchester United side. Does this mean Paul Pogba gets to move further up the field and be a bit more of a threat around the box? If that is the case, at 8 million, Paul Pogba could be a steal now that they've got Matic at the back to sit in front of the defence. And also, Matic isn't actually one of those defensive midfielders that doesn't get some points on the board. Because if we look at his stats, in 2016-2017 he had 30 starts and 35 appearances in total. And in those 35 appearances he got 1 goal, which isn't great, but he got 7 assists. That's 8 goals involved in for a defensive midfielder, and he comes in at a very friendly price on the FPL game. If we just look at last season, if you have him as your 4th or 5th midfielder, he scored 105 points, the highest scoring £5 million midfielder last year. The only issue with that is you're taking up one of your Manchester United slots, and of course, if you're going to go with Lukaku and then maybe Pogba and you want a Manchester United defender, you don't really have room for Matic in your side. And there's nothing about his underlying stats that suggests he's going to do better than he did last year points wise, with shots per game at 0.6 and a key pass at 0.7 per game. He had only 1 man of the match award and he got an average rating of 7.01. But for me, the main thing to take from this is Paul Pogba moving further up the field, and is he going to be getting more points this FPL season? And then finally, the last bit of transfer business we're going to go through is Cuco Martina from Southampton to Everton for a free transfer. And there's nothing too exciting about this. However, once Everton get past their tough fixtures, Cuco Martina is a £4.5 million defender that should hopefully be a nailed-on starter for that Everton side. So when the fixture lists get easy, I believe Coleman will still be out. Cuco Martina might be a great way into that Everton defence when they could start picking up some clean sheet points. Attacking wise, he didn't have much to show for himself from that Southampton team in 2016-2017 with 6 starts and 9 appearances in total, with 1 assist only, key passes at 0.6. He may get some bonus points every now and again with tackles, interceptions and clearances all over 1 per game, and his average rating was at 6.57, so nothing special, but it's a cheap way into an Everton side that could be getting clean sheets at some point in the season. Anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video here today on the channel. If you have, please hit that like button to support the channel and hit that notification bell if you want to know when we're going live. Hopefully I will go live on Friday for the start of the Premier League, and also hopefully fit in another live stream some other point during the week as well. But I have just moved to my new job, but we're still getting content out every day of the week for the Fantasy Premier League season, so make sure to subscribe. Also check out the links in the description down below if you wish to support the channel. I've been JNO, this has been FPL Today, and remember, it's all about the game.